love that, you don't like music. That was Moriaty with Esperanza. This is the Stewart Reed Show, and this, people, is what it's all about. Music like that. I'm so thankful to each and every one of you for the support and sharing and the love that this show is getting already. I mean, this is going worldwide. In its second week, I've got artists from Italy this week. I've got artists from America. Unfortunately, I did have one from South Africa, but I haven't had the files yet. So they will be on next week's show. However, it's about this week. This week, we have, as you heard, the amazing Moriaty. We have King Colobus. We have Chris Privam, Sid Broderius, and the Emergency Exit, and more. I'm going to kick it off now. Well, kick it off. We kicked it off with Moriaty. I think you'd agree we did kicked it off quite well there. I'm just going to scroll on to King Colobus and wait.
Hollywood is something else, though. This Hollywood is something else. And I must say, I never ever thought I was going to be successful as I'm almost.
It's Hollywood, nigga. It's Hollywood, nigga.
What up?
Hollywood, nigga. Hollywood, Yeah, I heard it about 1,000,000 times. When these sheep is getting hurt across the line, he about to get signed. Feeling closer than ever, hoping for better. Lock and rope and tethered, feeling that I've known forever. We've grown up, locked to the biz and blown up. Feeling it's a dream, but I've already woke up. Really, it ain't peaches and cream, cause everybody corrupt. Leeches and fiends scratching for that fast buck. I feel like, you want 500 to make me 10,000? You want my money, give me your PayPal. Success is undeniable, no doubt. Bound for the real and they don't know how. Only ones that kept it real, industry is a flake. And if we doing biz, I'm probably stepping on your face. It's ain't what I'm used to be. What I think is that this ain't what I used to be. It's what it takes like
Hollywood nigga, would if you could nigga. So we grind like you should nigga. Back against the wall, did what you should nigga. It's Hollywood nigga. It's Hollywood nigga. Hollywood nigga.
Yeah, it's hardly good, nigga. Yo, you ever make it to that platform, share the route. Fuck boys flourish, role models thinning out. Select few catching up to what we been about. Indecent exposure when the pen is out. Fuck rappers, trying to send these cash cows out the pasture. Some of the ones never seen to screen the best actors. Toe to toe with a corporation and endless resource. Gotta understand the recourse. So yeah, it's easier to make music that distracts. Same song and dance long before alternative facts. More blatant, looking right into the eye of Satan. Life is already hell, you telling me worse is waiting? Nothing is improving but opinion of ourselves. Nothing is original, just do whatever sells. Never been the type to dive in, not knowing the depth, but to get different, do different. Deep breath.
Hollywood nigga, would if you could nigga. So we grind like you should nigga. Back against the wall, did what you should nigga. It's Hollywood nigga. It's Hollywood nigga. Hollywood nigga. Hollywood nigga. Hollywood is something else. 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 And I must say, I never ever thought I was going to be successful, as I'm almost.
First we had King Colobus with Wait. Then we had Chris Privam featuring Will Spitwell with Hollywood Part 2. This show is not just about a certain style or genre of music. This is a collective. It's eclectic. It's modern. It's old school. It's everything you want it to be. It's all about you, the person. I'm so glad that I've got this show. I would never have been introduced to these artists without this show. Chris Privam just got in touch with me randomly. I had an email, and as soon as I opened the files, I was blown away. You know, I grew up in a time, early 90s, early to mid 90s, where hip hop was changing. It was going from the 80s style, and you had your gangster rap and everything like that. I mean, but it just goes to show production of records is key, and you had that with King Colobus and Chris Privam there. Next up is the first of our two acts from No Affiliation Records. They are a California-based record label, independently run. They have quite the catalogue. First up, we're going to play you, Sid Broderius and The Emergency Exit with The Last Time. If you like NoFX, if you like Rise Against, this band is for you. Check them out. Honestly, you won't be sorry. Here it is, The Last Time by Sid Broderius and The Emergency Exit.
can't fucking believe you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't my fault.
You knocked the casket over, for Christ's sake.
I was just leaning on it. It was an accident.
Like someone knocks a casket over on purpose?
Don't get me wrong. Sorry, I was just laughing at that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's from Clerks. Amazing, amazing. What a great band. What a great band. Again, without this show, I would never have been exposed to them. And like I said just now, if you like No Effects, if you like Rise Against, these are a band for you. They are Sid Broderius and the Emergency Exit. And they are signed to No Affiliation Records. I'm going to play you another one of their artists in a second, but for now, moving on to something special, something completely different to what you've been used to up until now. This is an artist called Chloe Adams. A lot of you may have heard who she is already. She has some of the most inspiring songs, and for only 19, I think in terms of storytelling and understanding of the world, only Ed Sheeran is better. Oh, probably not even better. I mean, listen to the lyrics on these songs. She understands the world so well. And she started out in her bedroom, and over the last 12 months, social media, the magic of social media has catapulted her to a whole new level. You know, she's recently just had 500,000 followers on Facebook, similar on Instagram, Twitter. She is something truly inspirational. All you have to do is listen to her song. I've got two from her. I'm going to close the show with her, and you'll understand why. Anyone that knows me will know that the subject matter of the second song, which we will delve into in a little while, means so much to me. Anyway, this is Chloe Adams. Excuse me, Chloe Adams with Pretty on the Inside. Please listen and check her out.
Like her, she's in all the magazines, so much prettier than me. You don't know it hurts, staring at my iPhone screen, watching others live their dream. But mama, she said to me, she said, one day my love you'll see, pretty's on the inside. said to me, you'll see it eventually. The pretty's on the inside. See it in your own eyes. Look a little closer in the mirror tonight. The pretty's on the inside, but I can't stop my own mind. Maybe if I look a little harder, I'll find the pretty's on the inside. Pretty's on the inside. Pretty's on the inside. Pretty's on the inside. Pretty's on the inside.
I know that seems very poppy, but it proves a point. You know, she's a proper talent. She is incredible. And like I said, I've got another song from Chloe coming up a little bit later. Now we're going to move on to our second No Affiliation Records artist in the form of Italian punk band Latte Plus. Latte Plus have been around since 1997. It's now 2018 and I had never heard of this band until now. And I feel sad. I'm sad because they haven't been in my life. They are fun, they are energetic, and they are just good old-fashioned punk. I love them. Just listen to them and see what you think. Get in touch with me. And if you are, even if you've been around for 50 years and you haven't had that recognition, or you have had that recognition and you want some more, get in touch with me. This is Latte Plus with Anyway, I Wanna Be With You.
Always wants to fight.
Latte Plus with Anyway I Want to Be With You. And you have to love those two bands. A little bit more about Moriaty. They are from Devon. They're a two-piece. Nothing like Royal Blood. I get an aspect of Rage Against the Machine from them, but they are a dirty blues group. Currently they're promoting their newest EP, and they've just released the final single from that, I believe. The newest EP is called Pure Filth. They've also had a couple of singles, which are Bones, Jealous MF, and their original debut EP, which was The Devil's Child. Matt and Jordan, fantastic stuff. Really, really good. I look forward to seeing you guys live again. Keep in touch. Send me new materials. Send me gigs. Send me everything you've got. I just want to get people to know who you lot are. So that was Latte Plus and Moriaty. We're going to go to our first, I think it's our only artist this week. And we did a little bit on our work last week, but unfortunately, the rude person I am forgot to give her the credit that was due beforehand. So we're gonna go back to Jody Barufo, who has been instrumental in enlightening me how to get to know artists a little bit better. And I think I mentioned it earlier, or last week, that she is a distant relative to my wife, and I never knew. So anyway, I got in touch with her and asked her a few questions, and I asked her how you got started. Her reaction was, I never started. I always have. Drawing has always been something. My grandparents, predominantly both my granddads, always nurtured any interest I had in anything arty, and both had the best art supplies, from drawing, painting, calligraphy to woodwork and model making. They had an incredible eye for it. Jodie then goes on to say that she popped to art college straight after her GCSEs to do a degree in applied arts. Loved the variety, encouragement and challenges it gave you. She wanted to specialise in metalwork, concentrating primarily on silver jewellery, which she's dabbled with in and out of the past few years, but drawing has always been her saviour. I asked her what her inspirations were. My family mainly, grandparents, parents, aunties and uncles, all have shown me their artwork when I was younger. Now it's my kids. They love anything creative. To be honest, I can find inspiration in anything. Hubby has started his own business building, restoring cars, and he's totally inspired me to get my bum into gear and do what I love. I love looking at colour, florals, contrasting colours or textures, but I love pencil sketching and shading. I asked her then, what have you got planned for the future? And she finished off with, this year I'll be mainly building up my confidence and my portfolio through different mediums. I hope to take a couple of classes to stretch and refresh my skills in drawing and jewellery, and start taking on some commissions and making collections. Here's to 2018. Here is to 2018 indeed, Jodie. If you haven't checked out her work, get on Instagram, and she is jbrufeldudo on Instagram, and just get in touch, have a look at the work. For me, especially, the pencil work she does for the animals and eye work, something spectacular. So that's Jody Barufo. Check her out on Instagram, and I assure you, you will like what you see. That was King of Souls. King of Souls are from Exeter. They are a punchy classic hard rock band formed in 2015, and their aim is to write hook-laden modern rock tunes laden with heavy groove and twin guitar melodies. I think you'd agree, certainly some nostalgic riffs in there from old rock days of old. Classic. Check them out. Check out their Facebook, King of Souls. And if you're in Exeter, I believe they gig quite regularly around there. Check them out. Next, from King of Souls, we have the amazing King Colobus again. And this is King Colobus. Always awake.
Now you've beaten me.
Latte Plus with no more than 3 chords. Before that we had King Colobus, by King Colobus. Latte Plus, Italian punk band, check them out. They've been going for over 20 years now. And that longevity alone is, cause for this. I love that stuff. I genuinely do. So, throughout my show today, we've had a little bit of hip-hop, we've had some dirty blues, some rock, some alternative, some pop, and we're going to end with another poppy song by Chloe Adams. This song's called The Doctor Said, and it's had a lot of attention on social media, especially around the sites supporting mental health. Mental health means quite a lot to me. I've had issues in the past, quite severe, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. If someone wants to ask me questions about how I've dealt with it, I'm completely open on the subject. I don't want to push it down anyone's throat, but if this song, when I first heard it, The Doctor Said, when I first heard it, I was in a really bad place, and it sort of helped me understand that I wasn't alone in the way I was feeling, or wasn't alone with how I was being treated, or how I thought was being treated, I should say. It's a really well written song. A lot of heart, a lot of soul went into this song, and it helped me through a really difficult time. So I just want to send a personal message to Chloe. If you do listen to this, thank you very much. It helped me through a hard time. If there are any of you listening out there that maybe are suffering, or you know someone who is and they don't realise it, please get in touch with some of the following organisations. I help support a charity called Mind, which wants to remove the stigma around mental illness, and how we can recognise it and support it more. There's also Samaritans. I mean, at my darkest, I was speaking to them once a day, and they're just there to listen, and I take my hats off to them, because they are incredible people who don't really they have no moral standings with you at all. And they listen to your problems. They will ask the right questions, ask probing questions of how you're feeling, trying to gauge how serious your illness is. And I'll always remember I spoke to them once when I was at the peak of my depression, and they told me that suicide was an option, which took me aback. And then they said, but it should be your last option, which really resonated with me. It's like there's an unexhausted list of things we can do to change our lives, and certain few things saved my life last year. One of them was a timely intervention. Another one was these kind words from Samaritans and the help from Mind. But most importantly was my wife and my family. My wife was incredible. To stand there and witness some of the things that I put her through shows true love and strength. So I just want to thank my wife Helen for everything you've done to me, and I dedicate this song to you. This is The Doctor Said by Chloe Adams.
I'll be lost inside my head, bad thoughts till 4 a.m. and I'll try to sleep, and I can't tell anyone. I'm so scared they'll get up and run, so I don't speak. And oh, I miss when we were younger. The days were so much funner, weren't they? Oh, I book a new appointment. It's another disappointment. They're all the same, same, same. When the doctor says I'm fine, one in morning, one at night. These pills will help you remember how to smile. But what does he know? 'Cause I feel so alone. And mom and dad both tell me I'm alright, 'cause the doctor said you're fine. My own mind can't lie to me. They'll say it's anxiety, but I just think it's me. Now I've lost so many years. My pillow's a tissue for my tears, but you never see. And now I can't even eat my dinner. Mom says I'm getting thinner. Am I? Oh, I book a new appointment. Yet another disappointment. They're all the same, same, same. When the doctor says I'm fine, one in morning, one at night. These pills will help you remember how to smile. But what does he know? 'Cause I feel so alone. And mom and dad both tell me I'm alright, 'cause the doctor said you're fine. But he don't care about me. He'll just go home to his family. Why does no one see? I'm not the girl I wish that I could be. 'Cause the doctor said I'm fine. One at morning, one at night. These pills will help you remember how to smile. But what does he know? 'Cause I feel so alone. And mom and dad both tell me I'm alright, 'cause the doctor said I'm fine.
That is Chloe Adams with The Doctor Said. It means so much to me, that song, and I know it means a lot to many, many people that suffer with anxiety, depression, or any other mental illness. Like I said, get in touch with these organisations if you are struggling, and also for those of you around someone whose personality has changed recently, the way they're dressing, the way they've cut their hair, the way they approach people, if they're more extroverted or more introverted, just check. All it takes is someone to intervene at that crucial moment, and that can make all the difference, okay? So on that note, I have been Stewart Reed. This is the Stewart Reed Show. I just want you all to get in touch. I mean, we've had some fantastic artists, haven't we? I mean, we had Chloe Adams, Latte Plus, King Colobus, Moriaty, King of Souls, Sid Broderius and the and the Emergency Exit, Chris Privam, all absolutely sensational artists who do get some recognition for what they're doing, but they could get more. If you are an unsigned artist or affiliated to an independent label, if you are a creative type and want to get in touch with me, please send your demos, your bios, any information about yourself to the Stewart Reed Show at hotmail.com. You can also get in touch with me on my Facebook page, Twitter page, and Instagram, or the Stewart Reed Show. Thank you again for all your support and for listening, and I look forward to next week's show. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Remember, don't dream it, be it.